What is going on with people tearing up these Teslas? Vandalizing a Tesla is considered domestic terrorism now. What is wrong with people that they think vandalizing somebody's personal vehicle is going to somehow affect Elon Musk personally because they have a problem with his politics? It's upsetting to know that there's people that daft potentially standing next to me in an elevator. I get it. It's a loud minority. It's not the majority of people. Most people have sense. Most people are intelligent enough to know to not tear up somebody's car, but it doesn't take that many. And there's far too many people who are seemingly stupid enough to go out there and tear up people's Tesla. Let's read what they're talking about over here at ABC News. I just want to go through it. Tesla vehicles destroyed, vandalized since Musk began roll at White House, authorities say. This was written just today. There's no date on it, huh? Let's see. Let's turn off the reader. Yeah, this is written today at 7 o'clock this morning. Let's go through it. Tesla vehicles, dealerships, and charging stations have been vandalized, suffered arson attacks, and faced protests since the company's CEO, Elon Musk, began his work with the Department of Government Efficiency, or DOGE, leading to mass layoffs of federal workers, authorities said. The latest suspicious incident occurred overnight in Dedham, Massachusetts, where 3 Teslas were vandalized, according to the Dedham Police Department. Officials said words had been spray painted on 2 Tesla Cybertrucks, with all 4 tires of the trucks and the Tesla Model S being reportedly damaged. Somebody's out there slashing tires. As if that's going to affect Elon Musk. Do you guys realize when you tear up somebody's Tesla, you're tearing up an investment of your fellow American who may or may not have purchased that vehicle before they knew about any politics from Elon Musk? And what does he have to do with the company by and large? Because understand something, Tesla is a publicly traded company. All you're doing is hurting other Americans who have invested in that, who you claim to be fighting for. Hey, Lady Navoa, it's good to see you. All you're doing is hurting the people who you claim you are fighting for, which is odd to see. The latest suspicious incident occurred overnight. Oh, no, we read that. Teslas were damaged in Seattle on Sunday night, where crews had to extinguish a fire involving 4 electric vehicles, according to the Seattle Fire Department. Officials said other vehicles were moved away to prevent spreading of the fires. There were no buildings involved in the fire, nor any injuries, according to the fire department. The Seattle Police Department said the cause of the fire and whether or not foul play was a factor has not been determined. Oh, come on. What other reason would 4 Teslas be burning? You think it was an electrical fire? You think it was faulty wiring? Yeah, faulty wiring in people's heads. Other incidents in the U.S. were deliberately aimed at the company and its chief executive. 6 Teslas were also vandalized at a Tesla dealership in Linwood, Washington on Saturday. This is all within the last 3-4 days. With 1 black Tesla Cybertruck graffitied with swastikas, according to the Linwood Police Department. A Tesla charging station in South Carolina was targeted on Friday, where an unknown individual spray painted an expletive directed at President Donald Trump, along with "Long Live Ukraine." Oh, so it's politically driven. So this is politically motivated. Long live Ukraine on the ground in red paint and threw homemade Molotov cocktails at the station, according to the North Charleston Police Department. The suspect fled on foot before authorities arrived on the scene, police said. Police cut the power to 3 charging stations that were burned by the homemade Molotov cocktails, officials said in the statement. There have been no arrests made for the attack, police said. Similarly, 7 Tesla charging stations sustained heavy fire-related damage in Massachusetts on March 3rd. According to the Littleton Police Department, officials said determined the fires to be deliberately set, and the investigation is still ongoing to find the arsonist. Look at that, man. Look at that photo. That's the photo we use for the cover of this video. Look at that Cybertruck. Torched. Shots were also fired at a Tesla dealership in Tigard, Oregon, where 7 bullets damaged 3 cars and shattered windows on March 6th, according to the Tigard Police Department. Police said they were unaware of the motive of this specific incident, but were aware that other Tesla dealerships have been targeted across Oregon and the nation for political reasons. Political reasons. You know, there's a reason I'm highlighting political reasons. On March 2nd, another Tesla dealership was spray painted in Owings Mills, Maryland, where "No Musk" was written in red spray paint. I wonder why they're using red spray paint. Is there any particular? What's the significance? And everybody knows what's the significance of using red spray paint. This is, seems to be a pattern. Where "No Musk" was written in red spray paint on the windows, followed by a symbol police originally thought was anti-Semitic. Quote, the graffiti was instead used against Elon Musk, and the graffiti was an X inside of a circle, which we assumed is for Twitter, which Musk owns. Detective Anthony Shelton said in a statement obtained by a Baltimore, Maryland ABC affiliate. Another incendiary event occurred in Colorado, where a woman was arrested on February 27th, and I hope they throw the book at her, after police caught her with explosives at a Tesla dealership, according to the Loveland Police Department. Lucy Grace Nelson, 40, was arrested after police launched an investigation following a series of vandalizations at the Tesla dealership, police said. Nelson was charged with explosives or incendiary devices use during felony, criminal mischief, and criminal attempt to commit a Class 3 felony. Protests against Tesla have also occurred at dealerships nationwide. Illinois State Treasurer Michael Frerichs told ABC News the demonstrations and the company's plummeting stocks, which have tumbled nearly 48% this year, can all be tied to Musk's time at Doge. Quote, it has been a distraction for the company, and it's been a problem for the brand, Frerichs said. Amid the crime sprees and protests, some Tesla owners have even placed stickers on their vehicle that read, "I bought this before Elon went crazy." You know, when I see stuff like that, the first thing I think of is coward. I don't own a Tesla. I may buy one now. I may pick up one of those Cybertrucks. What up, Ebo Sosa? Ebo says, I got to be honest, I'm repulsed every time I see a Cybertruck. They're the most hideous thing on the road and desperately need to be redesigned. Still, though, I would go so far as to vandalize one. I'm assuming he said I would not go so far as to vandalize one. Now, Ebo Sosa does not like the design of the Tesla Cybertruck. There's a lot of people that think it's an ugly truck. Fair. I think Saabs are ugly. I think some Volvos are ugly. Like, everybody has a personal design preference. Ebo Sosa has one. He's like, I'm not really feeling the design. I am certain that Ebo Sosa has felt that way since day one. that the Cybertruck was released. But Ebo Sosa, a supporter of mine over here, like most all my supporters, got enough brains and is not an idiot to go and vandalize somebody's because he doesn't like how it looks or the CEO of Tesla. We only deal with smart people over here. And if you are dumb enough to support people who would vandalize somebody's car, then I believe that you are a fascist myself. I mean, because it's fascism that's doing it. It's a fascist act, which to me, by extension, means that you're a fascist. If you believe that it's okay to go and vandalize and tear up and burn down, spray paint on, destroy, slash the tires of another American, another person, innocent person's personal property because you don't like what Elon Musk is doing and think somehow that's affecting him. That's wild to me. Amid the crime sprees and protests some Tesla owners have in place here, Trump said on Truth Social on Monday night that he is in support of Musk and is going to buy a brand new Tesla tomorrow morning as a show of confidence and support for Elon Musk. Musk, the owner of X, has reposted some reactions that criticized the attacks and called the incidents in Seattle crazy, and rightfully so. Republican Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene labeled the vandalisms as domestic terrorism. And we're going to get into that because I'm going to play a video. And urged that the U.S. Attorney General Pam Bondi and the FBI Director Kash Patel to prioritize a thorough investigation into these matters. In a letter posted to X on Wednesday, quote, these attacks, which seem to involve coordinated acts of vandalism, arson, and other acts of violence, seriously threaten public safety, Greene said in the letter posted to X. A spokesperson for Tesla did not immediately respond to ABC News' request for comment. Here, take a look at some of these people that are relabeling their Teslas. I think it's a coward act. You wouldn't catch me do it. If I owned a Cybertruck, you wouldn't catch me by any stretch of your imagination put a fucking Toyota sticker on the back gate. You wouldn't. I'm not doing that. But I get it. There's a lot of people that are cowards out there, man. It's a lot of people that are out there cowards, spineless, and don't hold any kind of, fortitude. Will not stand their grounds. And that's okay because those are the people that I fought for when I was in the military. But it didn't stop when I got out of the military. It stands still today. It stands still today. You're not going to trash my truck or my Model 3 or Model Y or Model S. Yeah, they're taking it way too far, Evo. What's up, Promote Conscious Parenting with the Harrises? Nice title. First time in the chat. Shame is needed. I didn't start the shame show, did I? This ain't the shame show. Don't tell me I started the shame show. Hold on one second. If I did, I got to fix that. Hold on one second. Oh, no. Okay. I didn't start the shame show. We doing the shame show in a couple hours. No, in about an hour. About 45 minutes. You got me scared. Sometimes this system, it'll fire up the wrong show. No, we're on the right one. Check this out. Here, take a look at some of these photos, you guys. That's a Toyota symbol on the back of that Model S. The Model S is the luxury vehicle of the Teslas. You think I'm gonna put a Toyota sticker on the back of that? A Toyota emblem? You gotta be out your mind. And there it is again. Look at that. Honda. Somebody put a Honda. Could you imagine driving a vehicle is nice. I don't know if that's a Model X or if that's a Model Y. Can you imagine driving that vehicle and slapping a Honda sticker on the back? Not the Acura. I mean, I can see if you put an Acura. I really can't even see that, to be honest with you. But to put a Honda emblem on the back of a Tesla? Sheesh. Yeah, right. That's crazy. These people are scared. And Matt, was that California? Yeah, that's a California. Honda Civic. They put a Honda Civic with the Civic emblem on the back because they are afraid that somebody is going to hurt their vehicle, or that's some form of solidarity amongst those who are against the Department of Government Efficiency, who's out here trying to find and save money to us American people so we can stop frivolous and criminal spending where it doesn't belong. That's crazy that people are upset that we're finding money that we shouldn't be spending. That's wild to me. But take a look at this video, man, before we check out of here.
Some say they should be labeled domestic terrorists.
I will do that. I'll do it. I'm going to stop them. We catch anybody doing it because they're harming a great American company. You know, I've stuck up for the NFL. I've stuck up for a lot of American companies and other companies, but American companies. I did a very big favor for the NFL. I do favors for all of them. When you heard an American company, especially a company like this, supplies so many jobs that others are unable to do, when you do that, those people are going to go through a big problem when we catch them.
Yeah, it's quite literally terrorism. Here are some of the things they're doing because they don't like Elon's politics. Here's an example of charging stations. This dealership was shot up, graffitiing new vehicles, burning new vehicles. Not to mention, they're also graffitiing random people's cars who have Teslas. Now here's the definition. Terrorism is the use of violence to achieve a political goal by creating fear in a population. It can involve threats or actual violence against people or property. Domestic means at home, foreign means abroad. There are people in this country that are domestically trying to influence politics, right, through threats and violence. These people are quite literally domestic terrorists, and they should be treated as such. I think the FBI should get involved and take it seriously. I will be hoping to see Kash Patel and the FBI step in and start taking this seriously because it's getting out of hand. But it's great to see Trump out in public supporting Elon. He deserves every ounce of it.
Is that wild or what? But it is domestic terrorism because it's politically driven and it's trying to instill fear into people to make a decision that they otherwise wouldn't do. What did we learn here, ladies and gentlemen? It's not that damn serious. It's not. If you hate somebody that much that you're going to hurt people who have nothing to do with the person that you hate, you need to seek help. And you need to go to prison. Not jail, prison. It's a difference. Like this video, subscribe to the channel. Join the SR Army at srarmy.com, where none of us would burn or vandalize or damage anybody else's Tesla because we're mad at the CEO of Tesla. None of us would. Not a single soldier in the SR Army. I'm Sergeant Shan. I hope you learned something. I'm just trying to save you some heartache, headache, money, and time. And you, my friends, are dismissed.